from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, high school playoff football is winding down. The weather's colder, the games are chippier, and so much more is at stake with each snap. That's my kind of football. And Columbia's very own Battle Spartans are still in the race for the title. They've won each of the past 2 playoff games by single digits. Let's pick this one up in the first quarter. Battle down 7-0 early. Sophomore quarterback Brevin Tyler breaks a 60-yard touchdown run. What a play, tying the game up 7-7. Now let's take this one to the third quarter. The team's tied now, 13-13. It's Tyler again. This time through the air, finds Javon McQuitty. His wide receiver does the rest for a 50-yard touchdown. Battle goes up 20-13, and that's the final score. Spartans win by single digits again, 20-13. They're on to the state semifinals. Now let's look at the School of Osage. They're hosting Monette, and the Indians, they trail late in this one, 42-14. This one does not look good for Osage. California at home taking on Orchard Farm. The Pintos, no contest in this one for a good California team. Win big 56-21. A battle between 2 undefeated teams. South Callaway traveling to East Buchanan. A lot of defense in this one. Bulldogs lead by a slim margin, 7-0 in the third. Elias taking on Kearney, and Elias, they're down in the fourth, 20-7. A big nighttime game for Missouri football tomorrow night as they take on the 24th ranked Texas A&M Aggies. I can't wait. KOMU 8's Mahir Bagat is in College Station right now, and he talked with the former SEC quarterback about this showdown.
Welcome back, everyone. Earlier today, we caught up with former Heisman Trophy winner Tim Tebow as he helped break down this SEC showdown. Kyle Allen showed us why he was a 5-star recruit by throwing 4 touchdowns and beating Auburn last week.
Well, I think you've seen some really big-time plays, and I think you've also seen a freshman out there, especially in his first start. But he's someone that, obviously, coming out of Scottsdale, Arizona, was very hyped, has a lot of talent, can make a lot of big-time throws.
Tomorrow, he'll have to face a Missouri team that's had the second-best pass defense in the SEC during conference play.
Missouri's got 2 of the best defensive ends in the country, so I'm sure they'll be getting after him early, and he'll probably be hearing about it.
While the Tigers may be dominant up front, they'll be playing with the depleted secondary. Arion Penton is suspended indefinitely, and Braylon Webb will sit out the first half because of his targeting penalty against Kentucky. Tebow expects Allen to take advantage.
Well, I know they're probably going to try, especially get some matchups in their zone coverages. Probably being able to go 4 or 5 wide, and some of the bubbles, some of the play action off of bubbles that A&M took advantage of Auburn last week with, and then if they get one-on-one, take shots down the field.
Mizzou can't afford to let the Aggies attack downfield because this Tigers offense isn't built to win a shootout. And that's why I'm picking Texas A&M to win tomorrow. As for Tim, he wanted to save his prediction for the show. Reporting live from Texas A&M, Mahir Bagat, KOMU 8 Sports.
Well, there you go. Mahir says a loss. Going to the court now, Missouri basketball is finally getting started tonight as they are taking on UMKC right now at Mizzou Arena. But the team is doing so without freshman Jakeenan Gant, who is being withheld from competition indefinitely as a result of review with his eligibility. Gant was arrested along with 2 others earlier in September on suspicion of third-degree assault. He was temporarily suspended from the program for that arrest. The Missouri Tiger volleyball team took on the Georgia Bulldogs in an SEC matchup Friday night. And in the first set, freshman outside hitter Casey Reuter, she converted a hard spike to put the Tigers up 9-8, but they dropped that set 25-19. And in the third set, there was a long rally involved with freshman sophomore Megan Spencer, and she cashed in for Georgia. You know what? Let's look at these highlights. And here's that play we were talking about in that first set. Freshman outside hitter Casey Reuter converts on that hard spike, and there's that 9-8 lead, but they drop that set. And now let's go to the third set. A long rally here eventually ends with redshirt sophomore Megan Spencer for Georgia cashing in on the hit, and the Bulldogs take the lead 7-5. They take the match in a decisive 5th set, 15-11. Georgia wins. And that's it for sports.